Well, as you can see, I'm at a gas station. I know, the horror, but this isn't just any gas station. This is the very first Petro-Canada in Canada to get a level 3 fast DC chargers installed. So let's go take a look at the chargers and we'll have a little chat about it. So at this particular location, there are 3 chargers. There's actually a level 2 over here, and then there's a level 3 here, and another level 3 here. White Knight is currently plugged into this one. I've been told this one is a 100 kilowatt station, and this one's 50. I plugged into the 50 just on the off chance that someone needs to use a 100 kilowatt, because my CHAdeMO adapter here only supports 50 kilowatts. So let's have a quick look at this. You can see here it's well designed. It's right beside the car wash, and I actually initiated a charge on this, and it couldn't be simpler. Now, the first thing to know about these chargers is that right now, for the time being, they are free to use. So you can see here on one side there is a CCS plug, and the other one here is CHAdeMO. This, by the way, is what most cars in North America use, so it has those 2 DC pins on the bottom. This is the same type of plug you find on the Model 3 in Europe. Let's plug that back in. This, on the other hand, is CHAdeMO. It's a big monstrosity. Sorry about that, but there you go. Anyways, looks like they have some NFC card things here for now. Somebody's used it once. Let's go take a look at mine. So there's my CHAdeMO adapter. Literally like the 3rd time I've ever used this. And it couldn't be simpler. I literally plugged it in, went onto the screen, said start, chose the plug, number 2, in my case CHAdeMO, and we're getting good charge here. So let's go inside the car, and you can see, well, here you can see it's 34 kilowatts. I've been charging for about 3 minutes. I'm getting 2 kilowatts worth of energy in the car. So I'm going to let it charge for a little while, and let's go inside and have a little chat about this situation. All right, so I just brought up the charging screen, so you can see I'm getting currently about 29, 30 kilowatts. Now, my battery is warm, but, you know, CHAdeMO is not exactly the fastest, but anyways, it should top out about 48 eventually. So there's going to be a sweet spot in here. I've had about 2 kilowatts, so that's where we stand right now. I'm going to do a charge. There is a supercharger nearby, but I want to use this and just have a look at it because it is free after all. So I want to take a few minutes here and just have a little chit chat about this particular situation. Now, petro-canada has announced that they're going to install 50 of these fast DC chargers across Canada. Canada is about 6,000 kilometers coast to coast. That's from Sydney to Vancouver. So 50, you know, divided by that, it's about 120 kilometers, which I think is excellent because if they put them in the usual places, there's pretty much every EV on the market that has fast DC charging capabilities. It's certainly within their range. So I think that's a big plus. Now, my particular thing at this point, and the reason I wanted to come out and try this and actually talk about this, is I think that it's important that this station gets used. Now, I'm not suggesting you come down and abuse the station, but I do want people to come down and actually use the station. And the reason is, you know, these companies sometimes they have goodwill and good intents, but sometimes they'll back off if they see that they're not actually being used. And that's critical in this point. So that's why I say, come down. If you have the ability to do a fast charge on your car, doesn't matter what it is. Now, I know the Model 3 doesn't have a CHAdeMO adapter. I'm told that they're still working on it, and I know it's a bit of a delay and it's a pain, but eventually we'll get there. But this is more targeted to the people that can actually use fast DC charging right now. That includes S's and X's and pretty much any of the cars right now that have DC fast charging. Come down, use the station. And if they see that the stations are actually used, they can't use the argument of no demand so that they don't fulfill on their promise. So again, don't abuse the station, but come down and actually use it because these guys will get the message. And maybe the other gas station companies will follow suit and do their own thing. So I think this is a positive, and this is just the start of something great. So if we want Canada, and you know, hopefully the US will follow suit as well, to follow what's been going on in Norway, I think this is extremely important. So I hope you like the video. I'm going to tune in a little bit here and just see what the state of charge is, and we'll follow up on that.
A few minutes later.
So just a quick update. I just finished charging. It was a little slow going. I think the max I ever got out of this particular station was 36 kilowatts. So, you know, compared to supercharging, it's not the fastest, but in a pinch, it'll work. I don't know why I didn't get any higher. Typically with CHAdeMO, an adapter on a Tesla, you're supposed to get about 48 kilowatt. But hey, it's better than anything. Kudos to Petro-Canada for putting this in. Thank you for making it free, at least for this trial period or whatever. But as I said before, make sure you come down and actually use these stations so they get the message to continue with their promise and do the rest of the build out, because the more the merrier, because we all benefit from it. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See ya.